understand how good this program is. So with that, I would like to welcome the country director to give us a welcome address. Thank you so much.
To call up your attention, to follow, to be with us, and learn on this journey on mechanization for Africa, and look forward to the starting of the Rwanda phase. So I'll stop there. Thank you very much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the country director. Thank you so much. Yes, of course. Please, clap. Yeah. Yes, unless maybe you're jealous, that's when you cannot clap. But when I say let's put our hands together for the country director, please, let's do that. Okay, another one. Another round of applause, please. Great, 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 great. Of course, thank you so much for the great remarks. And as she has already mentioned, we're now going to a very exciting moment of seeing the tractors. Who has seen the tractor before? Oh, this means that almost all of you have never seen the tractor before. Oh, wow. So now this makes it more exciting. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. So now before we can jump into that specific session, I'd like you to please say hello to someone you're seated with. Please get to know each other. This is the opportunity for you to get to know each other. Please, please. I can see some people are not laughing. Why? Please laugh at your friend. Come on. This is the opportunity to connect. Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now the next session, I'll be asking you a question. And this question will be, what's the name of your neighbor? Do not answer now. We're just going to have that session after. So now, as you can see here, we are seated in three main sections. We have two first rows, we have the other two rows in the middle, and then we have the other two rows just behind. So how are you just going to do this? The two last rows, you may please stand up. Please, the two last rows, please stand up. Oh, come on, guys. Maybe I have to support you guys. I said, look at me now, look at me now. This is the first row, this is the second row, this is the third row, and this is the fourth row, fifth, and sixth. So please, the two last rows, please stand up. Oh, let's put our hands together to welcome our guest of honor. Honorable Minister of State, in the Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources. My name is Ernest Mujisha, and I am the host of tonight's event. So we are so glad to have you. Let's put our hands together for our guest honor, please. Thank you so much. So the two, please, let's get out in that specific door. The two last rows. The two rows in the middle, please, let's stand up. And we're just getting out through this door. Please, quickly. Hello. Woo! Let's put our hands together for our minister, please. Thank you so much, Minister, for the great activity. So now I would like to ask the owners of the tractor to please join your tractors. Abantu bahawe tractor, amamashini ahinga. Nimwegere amamashini yanyu.
Before we can just hand the tractor to them, the minister has requested that we can have a group photo. Just
May I have your attention, please? So we are just going to have a group photo. So I ask all of you to please line up in front of these tractors on my left.
Hello, everyone. Good evening once again. Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture and Animal Resources, Country Director of IFAD, Deputy Director General for RAB, Rwanda Agriculture Board, partners and stakeholders present here, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome you all in this event where we are launching the Mechanization for Africa initiative, the Rwanda phase. This is a remarkable day. It's a remarkable milestone for us because we are joining hands with our partners, the government of Rwanda, Hello Tractor, to scale up the mechanization initiative here in Rwanda. As we all know, agricultural services, including mechanization, access to input, capacity, use of technology, digitization, and mostly access to finance are major challenges to the transformation of the smallholder farmers here in Rwanda and across Africa. So this is a significant milestone for us because we started this conversation towards the end of last year, and beginning of the year we started to co-create what could work here in Rwanda. And today, here we are. These are about 8 months now. We are ready to launch a program here in Rwanda. And for sure, this program cannot run without you all being with us in this journey. So we really appreciate your presence here to understand what is this program all about. And for sure, I believe after here, everybody will be looking at how can they contribute towards implementation and excel and achieving the outcome of this program. So we are very excited. So today, without extending and going back to many words, I just want to welcome you all. As you have seen, we have done the first part of our event, which was handing over the tractors to the 10 entrepreneurs who are going to be part of this program. We are very excited because they are going to champion integration of mechanization technology here in Rwanda. We also have farmers here who are looking forward to access these services. They have a lot of inquisitive questions because they want to know what's going to happen, what's going to be different, what's the game changer that is coming with this tractor program here in Rwanda. So looking forward to hear from them this evening, at least from a farmer, from an entrepreneur, and somebody who has worked with this service before. And after that, we'll hear more from Heifer International. What was their drive to champion this here in Africa? Hearing more from Hello Tractor's entrepreneurs and enterprise, what pushed them to do this and what do they have for us as we embark on this mechanization journey. And we'll hear from a farmer who has been working with this program in Nigeria. She started as a smallholder farmer, booking agent, an operator, and now a tractor owner. And she has been able to, we'll hear her story. And after that, we'll get some wisdom from our leadership here, from Heifer, our CEO, and the Minister of State. So with those few words, I just want to welcome you all, and let's share and hear more about this program here in Rwanda. Welcome. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, please. Thank you so much, CD, for the great remarks. Really appreciate. Tugiye kugira indi session cyangwa se ikindi gice, ariko hari abantu mu bahawe ari amamashini, turifuza kugira umwe uhagarariye abandi akagira ijambo atugezaho, ndetse n'uhagarariye abahinzi nawe akagira ijambo atugezaho. So I'm saying that we are just going to listen from the representative of the farmers and one representative from the tractor owners. So nasaba umwe wateguwe uhagarariye abahawe amamashini ko yakigira imbere akatugezaho ijambo. Shyiramo agatege. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to listen from this representative of the tractor owners. Let's put our hands together for her.
Murakoze. Amazina yanjye nitwa Musabyimana Maria. Mu rugo ni mu karere ka Ruhango mu ntara y'Amajyepfo mu murenge wa Kinazi, aho benshi bazi ku ruganda rwa Cassava Plant. Byari urugendo rutoroshye kugira ngo mbashe kugera kuri ano mahirwe kuri uru rwego. Ndishimye cyane ku buryo buri wese atabasha kubyumva, bitewe nuko imashini mpawe iraza ari igisubizo ku baturage ndetse no ku muryango nyarwanda mu gikorwa cy'ubuhinzi. Ugereranyije abahinzi bo hasi mu byaro bavunikaga ndetse bikabatwara ingufu nyinshi kugira ngo babashe kugera ku buhinzi bwabo, ariko hari itandukaniro no mu gukoresha imashini ihinga, bitewe nuko imashini ihinga ahantu hanini kandi mu gihe gito, ndetse ikabasha kongera n'umusaruro w'abahinzi bitewe nuko ari iterambere mu buhinzi. Ikindi bizatanga akazi ku rubyiruko rusigaye hanze kuri twebwe, ndetse n'abaturage bazabasha kubona ko hari itandukaniro mu gukoresha iyo mashini. Rero turabashimiye by'umwihariko nk'urubyiruko, ndetse tubabwira ngo murakoze ku bw'amahirwe abashije kugera kuri twebwe nk'urubyiruko rw'Abanyarwanda. Bizabasha kuduteza imbere mu rugendo rwacu rw'ubuzima, ndetse binateza imbere umuryango mugari nyarwanda. Murakoze.
Tumwongera andi mashyi menshi cyane. Thank you so much, Mary Musabyimana. Yes, Mary. Her name is Mary Musabyimana. That's her name. So I'd like to give you a short summary of what she has said. Her name, of course, is Mary Musabyimana. She said that she's coming from Ruhango district. That's in the southern province of the country. And she started by telling a story of how it was difficult for them before they could get access to the tractors. And she has continued saying that these tractors are now becoming a solution to the problems facing the local farmers. She has said that the farmers before were struggling, but now they are going to suffer no more. And she has also added that these tractors are going to help to offer jobs to the youth and women, including herself. And she has also closed by thanking you all for this opportunity that you have given to them. A round of applause to her, please. Arakoze cyane uhagarariye abahawe imashini. Muri aka kanya tugiye kumva noneho uhagarariye abahinzi kugira ngo nawe atugezeho akari ku mutima. So now we are going to hear from a representative of farmers. Now let's welcome Stephen Sevudandi to give us his remarks. Thank you.
Yeah, murakoze cyane. Amazina nayo ngayo ni Sevudandi Stephen. Ndi umuturage tuye mu karere ka Kayonza mu ntara y'Urasirazuba, murenge wa Murundi. Ndi umuhinzi mworoshye. Ndetse mpagarariye na koperative yitwa Mufcos. Ubundi ni koperative y'aborozi b'inka zitanga umukamo, ariko tukaba natangiye no kujya mu ngamba zo guhinga dukoresheje tractor. Turagisanganywe, turashaka kuzongera dukoresheje amahirwe igihugu cyacu kiriho gitanga ku Banyarwanda. mbere na mbere rero no gushimira leta y'u Rwanda cyane cyane ku mishinga myiza ifasha abanyarwanda cyane cyane bari mu rwego rusa nkaho rwari rwarasigaye inyuma rwitwa urwego rw'ubuhinzi. Turava kure muri urwo rwego, murabizi yuko abanyarwanda babaye abahinzi uhereye kera, ariko bahingaga nabi ndetse uwo murimo uza kwitwa umurimo mubi kuko wari umurimo uvunanye, umurimo ndetse utanatanga umusaruro ku banyarwanda no ku gihugu. Niyo mpamvu nshima rero leta y'u Rwanda, cya mbere ni ukugabanya imvune ku muhinzi w'umunyarwanda, cya kabiri ni ukongera umusaruro w'ibiva mu byo akora, ari nako kuzamura imibereho myiza y'abanyarwanda bakora uwo mwuga. Ndagira ngo dufatanye dukoma amashyi dushimira leta y'u Rwanda. Ni muri urwo rwego nanone nshimira abafatanyabikorwa muri uyu mushinga barimo Haifa International Hero Tractor mu kuba barahisemo kuza gukorana n'abahinzi borozi kugira ngo bifashishe kwihutisha imirimo yabo bakora y'ubuhinzi ndetse no kongera ibiva mu buhinzi ari wo musaruro mu buryo bwo guhaza ukora uwo mwuga w'ubuhinzi, ariko cyane cyane no guhaza igihugu by'umwihariko. Muri aya mahirwe u Rwanda rugenda ruha abanyarwanda, turishimira yuko abahinzi batasigaye inyuma. Icyo ni igikorwa cyiza cy'ingenzi, ndetse turashimira yuko umwuga w'ubuhinzi wakorwaga nk'umurimo udafite akamaro, ubu ngubu ari umwuga navuga yuko ushimishije, utakigibwamo n'abakene n'abatishoboye, ahubwo ugibwamo n'abashoramari ndetse bagamije kubona inyungu no kuzamura igihugu cyabo bikorera bakoresheje ibiva mu butaka bwabo. Ni muri urwo rwego nshimira ubutumire bwanyu muri uyu munsi mwiza cyane wo gutangiza ku mugaragaro ibikorwa byiza bitugenerwa nk'abanyarwanda, ariko nanasezeranya leta y'u Rwanda yuko aya mahirwe tuyaha agaciro ndetse tuza kuyakoresha cyane kugira ngo twihute mu kuzamura umusaruro, abanyarwanda bihaze mu biribwa ariko banahaze igihugu cyabo muri rusange. Turi tayari, turiteguye, dufite ubushobozi bwo kubikora neza, naho kubikorera turahafite kuko dufite ubutaka bwo guhinga. So twe rero nk'abahinzi muri rusange, ngira ngo ibiza kuvamo tuzabisangira twese kuko ntabwo ari umwihariko w'abahinzi. Imana yo mu ijuru ibahe umugisha, murakoze cyane.
Another round of applause, please. Arakoze cyane ku ijambo ryiza atugejejeho. I would like to summarize once again what he has been saying. He said that his name is Sebudandi, that he comes from the Eastern Province in the Kayonza district. He said that he leads the cooperative of the dairy farmers, and he said that previously they were doing just agriculture in a normal way, in a traditional ways, but they're now shifting into the mechanized agricultural systems because of this opportunity. He then thanked the government of Rwanda for supporting the agriculture. Then he said that the agriculture sector was considered as a profession of poor people, and now the people were not, like the investors were not engaging in the sector because there were like no profits, no opportunities in the sector. But now, because of these structures, they are ready to increase the productivity. He continued also by thanking the development partners, Haifa International and Hello Tractors, that you have committed yourselves to help the farmers so that they can feed themselves and also feed the nation. Due to that, agriculture is no longer a profession of poor people only, but also the investors are joining the sector. He then thanked you, the Haifa International, for this invitation, the invitation that you've given those farmers to come and join this event. And he concluded by promising that they are going to make sure that they increase the productivity so that your intentions will be met. And he said, may God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the people who have given the testimony. Right now, we are going to have a very nice moment. I would like to welcome, this is someone, it's maybe requiring me much energy to introduce this person. Actually, when we think of the traditional dance or the traditional music in Rwanda, everybody in the country, there are so many people who come in their mind, especially the one and only called Jules Sentore. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the one and only Jules Sentore. Let's clap for him. A round of applause, please, for our one and only Jules Sentore.
Agafoto dufitanye uzagategure muri saro abaje bose baje bakareba batuye umwana yavuye kugukunda ntawabintegetse n'umutima wanje wabishatse aho nciye hose bakambaza batuye umwana yavutse aha nkabasubiza kinyabupfura umwana nkunda niwe wanzonze okosa ryanje n'umuterutwa izina rye niribagiza hey ngwiniriza ngwinorosa ngwino nihebeye ngwiniriza ngwinorosa ngwino nihebeye ngwiniriza ngwinorosa ngwino nihebeye umutarutwa 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 check 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 kure y'amaso ni mu bihugu ntabwo ari kure y'umutima aho ndi hose bandi kumwe n'uwo nakunze ribakiza akiri impara ya dekapo n'umushoferi uyitembereza utambagizo mutarutwa umumurikire bene gakondo akiri impara ya dekapo n'umushoferi uyitembereza utambagizo mutarutwa umumurikire bene gakondo ngwiniriza ngwinorosa ngwino nihebeye ngwino rukundo ngwinorosa ngwino nihebeye ngwino maro y'urukundo abashyikirwa barikanisha mangiritse ko ninganiza urushengera cyaka baradirimba cyane nduwambara inkindi ngabe mu rukari ngo mpebwe n'ingorona na seno natanazi ubwo yarabintwariye cyane aha 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 twi Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause to our very own Gita Senori. Can we call him after to give us another round? Afterwards? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gita Senori, for the great. By the way, I'm also a good dancer, so I can dance for you. Can I dance for you? I'm just going to dance for you by force. You know what? If you don't want me to dance for you, I'm just going to dance for you by force. And what I'm going to dance now is what we call the fireside chat. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're just going to follow the fireside chat. Let me welcome our very own country director, Verena Ruzibuka, to join us on stage. I will now hand over to her so that she can welcome all of the panelists so we can follow a beautiful conversation. Please pay too much attention. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ernest. As I said earlier, at this moment, I'm honored to invite Dio, is the Innovation and Youth Lead for HEFA Africa programs. Welcome, Dio. Our second panelist is Jahil Oliver, founder and CEO of Hello Tractor. Welcome, Jahil. And our most precious guest today is Felicia Buka, all the way from Nigeria, farmer and tractor owner. Welcome. Thank you, panelists. Can we have additional microphone, please? Thank you very much. So this is a precious opportunity for us to learn and hear more about this program, how it has worked, and the experience from elsewhere here in Africa. So starting with our very own Dio, is our champion and the lead of all these innovations in Africa. So yes, here at HEFA International. So starting with Dio. So as we know, many organizations, private sector, government, have been trying a lot to spearhead the mechanization agenda, integration of mechanization to increase productivity of smallholder farmers. HEFA joined this and is increasing availability, access, and mechanization services for smallholder farmers using mechanization. So tell us more about this initiative. What's been the drive for HEFA International? And what has been the key learnings so far? And what do we see the opportunities
plaguing our smallholder farmers perennially? And one of this
background's finance. I'm not a native technologist, but we were able to construct a team that built. And let me mention, we were able to construct an Africa team, beginning first in Nigeria, with software engineers and data scientists from the continent to solve problems on the continent. Problem number one was to secure the tractors by embedding GPS on the machines, getting tractor owners comfortable sending their equipment out, and being able to monitor all important aspects of the tractor. What is my tractor doing? How much fuel is it consuming? And is someone stealing fuel from me? How much work is my tractor doing, and how much money am I owed, right? And once we crossed that step, the next was, when I send my tractor out, I need to make sure I have work waiting on me. And that's where community-based booking agents come in. And our borrowers today are a testament to what a successful booking agent looks like within the Hello Tractor ecosystem. Booking tractor services on behalf of farmers in the community not only digitizes the workflow and brings transparency to the first mile of agriculture, but it also opens up financial opportunities for booking agents to earn a commission and book their way to tractor ownership, which was the third step, financing booking agents who reach 500 hectares. They pre-qualify, regardless of their bank history or lack thereof, to become a tractor owner. And that product we launched 3 years ago, we have 3% non-performing loans in that portfolio. That's significantly better than a traditional commercial bank who wouldn't touch the entrepreneurs that we focus on. But these entrepreneurs are some of the best that we have on this continent, and giving them the resources that they need to take advantage of the opportunities in their community has been transformative for us and the smallholder farmer communities that we service.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Jahil. Sequencing, mechanization, integration of technology, tractor operations management, and leveraging on the community-based booking agents are some of the powerful tools, I would say, that come along with this tractor financing and mechanization program. And now we're going to hear more from Felicia, who has been part of this journey together with Heifer and Hello Tractor. Felicia, I have a few follow-up questions from the discussions we've just had. So, as a farmer and a participant of this mechanization program, and having taken advantage of this tractor financing model, walk us through your journey. What challenges did you face initially? How did these projects help you overcome them? Let me stop there for now, then I'll come back.
Good evening, everyone. Yes. I'm Felicia Mbaido Vibuka, a farmer and a tractor owner. I've benefited for this initiative for 2 years now. I've been a tractor owner for 2 years now. Initially, I had interest in farming. I was just farming rice. Just 1 hectare, and it was all about manual labor. I didn't even know how a tractor can work until when I had access to tractor from Hello Tractor. So in 2022, I got to know about Hello Tractors. I picked interest. Like the CEO of Hello Tractor said, you have to book 500 hectares to qualify you to earn a tractor. So when I heard that, I said, wow. I asked how I can become a booking agent. I was directed to download the Hello Tractor app on my Google Play Store, which I did. I activated and I started going to villages, communities, asking farmers who need tractor services, and I started booking their works because the app has a GPS on it. You move around the farmer's size of land and it shows you the size of land on the app. So I booked and the land accumulated up to 530 hectares. So I called the lady in charge of booking in Abuja. I collected her number. I asked her, I've booked up to 500, so can I access a tractor to service the farms? She said yes. And then she started sending me some mails. I filled the mails, the information required. Just in 1 month, I was invited over to have a tractor. It was like I was dreaming. How can I just get a tractor so soon? Because tractor is an equipment that is highly expensive. It's not something that a smallholder can access. So I went there, and the ceremony was just done the way it is done here. And I was given a tractor. I was so happy, despite not knowing the impact. But when I took this tractor to my community, that was when I started knowing the impact of a tractor. The tractor you see here can boost the income of a smallholder farmer to a 75% increase in a year. Look at me, for example, I had just 1 hectare. So having this tractor with me, I begin to think that agriculture can be a business. I cannot just be an entrepreneur who will just be servicing others' farm and then making little money out of it. I took it upon me that, okay, let me also go into production. And in my community, women don't own land, but I went on looking for land to rent. So I found by the land I use, I rent the land. So I made money from the tractor. I rented a land of 10 hectares as of 2023. I used this tractor, I think I was able to service up to 500 hectares 2022, 500 farmers. And the farmers were so happy. If you see the tractor scheme, I'm always on the field. I'm a real farmer on the field. I follow up the tractor. Wherever the tractor is working, I go there myself to see how it's working. I employed some booking agents. The scheme is so friendly. In fact, it's gender friendly. You know, as a woman going in the field is difficult. But the Hello Tractor scheme has designed this that even a woman, you don't have to stress yourself. As I'm in Rwanda now, I'm checking my tractor every hour to see what it's doing in Nigeria. If they work 5 hectares, I don't need to ask them for the data, how many hectares have you worked? I just call them, send the money for 5 hectares to me. I don't need explanation. So the scheme is so superb, it's so wonderful. And he trained operators for us. I sent if you don't have an operator, Hello Tractor can help you with an operator. If you don't have a technician, the trained technician, I don't use a roadside technician to repair this tractor. It is the trained technicians who were able to pass the examination that the engineer that trained them, Hello Tractor approved them. They are the ones I use in servicing the tractors. So the tractor is doing very well, and the business is, in fact, the initiative is really working on the smallholder farmers. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Felicia. That's powerful, right? Starting from 1 hectare of land, dreaming bigger to serve over 500 hectares, 500 farmers in the community, and more. So this is very powerful. Felicia interacts as a farmer, as a booking agent, operator, and a tractor owner. And you see that's the whole, and works with her community. Thank you very much, Felicia, for that powerful experience. So the next question is, do you believe you could have accessed this tractor technology and achieve the success you have without this kind of facilitated financing model? And how important are these new funding methods to smallholder farmers like yourself in your community? And what would you tell the farmers present here today and people who are looking forward to join this program here in Rwanda?
Yes, as I said, without this initiative, it's a capital no. I won't be able to access a tractor because it was really difficult for me. Being a smallholder farmer, you're just farming a hectare of land. You're using that as a means of livelihood. You're using it to feed your family, feed yourself, pay the school fees. It's not possible for me to access a tractor. Because when I got to Abuja and learned that they're giving this tractor, I was so excited. I thought it's free. I was imagining within myself, how can somebody give a tractor free to somebody? But I took a step. So when I did the booking, they said I have to show a commitment that I'm really serious, that I have to pay just 5%. of the cost of that tractor. So I went back. I said, no, this cannot pass me. I started looking for a loan because my 1 hectare cannot give me the 5%, to be sincere. I was like somebody living in absolute poverty. You don't have what to wake up and then stand up and then pick and start doing what you want to do. You just manage your life to survive as a smallholder farmer. It's really difficult. So I looked for loans and I couldn't get it. But it's the same organization trying to impart farmers, IFAD. I was a farmer of IFAD. They supported me with impact and they saw the passion of my farming. So I went to my state project coordinator. I said, sir, you got me a linkage with HEFA and I saw that HEFA is giving a tractor. I've done the requirement by booking farmers, but I don't have money. So the man said, no, you are too serious for this scheme to pass you. Felicia, go to Abuja. The organization is going to support you with your down payment. I started shedding tears because I looked for money. Nobody was willing to give me the 5%. So when I got this, that was how he gave me this money. I paid, and the Hello Tractor team were so supportive. When I paid the down payment, I could not have transportation to take the tractor to my state. One of the agents said, no, just go and pay 2.1. Transport it, you pay us back. I was just so happy. Is it God that has sent Hello Tractor here to come and rescue me? So that was how I took this tractor to my state. I jubilated. And now look at me. My story has changed. For these 2 years, the development that I myself has experienced is great. I was running a master's program. I wanted to drop out of it. It was when I got this tractor, I raised funds from servicing people's farm. I paid the school fees that I was spending in my school, and I was able to do my defense. And I became a graduate of clinical psychologist. So you see the impact. It's great. But despite going to school with this initiative, the impact I've seen in it, I hid my certificate in my drawer. I don't think I'm willing to accept a job, a white-collar job that I was dreaming for initially, because I've seen myself more in agripreneur. I've seen agripreneur and the initiatives that are coming from such organizations like HEFA and Hello Tractor. I see that I'm going to be far. And this impact is not just on me. If you go to my community, in Nigeria, my location, we experience rain from April. This year, by February, I started working for farmers. They say the tractor is a form of weed control. When the soil is hard and there are no longer rains, you till the soil, you expose the roots of the weed, and then they can't survive the soil. So farmers learn that tractor is very important, and they have adopted the use of tractor. I start working when the rains are yet to come as a form of weed. So it has impacted. I've tried to mobilize women to encourage them, because it's no usual the manual labor, because I don't want to be the only woman in the agricultural sector. I want more women. I encourage some of them at the local level. Even if you don't have money, I'm willing to plow for you. When you harvest, you pay me. If once you are a woman, I can do that for you. Because to encourage them, let them see the impact. In my society now, they no longer go, before they go to Nasarawa State, Kaduna State, to order tractors to come and work for them. In fact, when I collected this tractor, it was the only new tractor in my state. If you see the customers, when people ask me, where is your website? Don't you advertise your business? I say, I know all this, but you only advertise when you lack the market. The market is there, waiting for me. People queue up, and I have to be very careful not to have issues with them. First come, first serve. So you see the impact. People are now harvesting because they were able to cultivate early. So the impact is going. People who used to do 1 hectare are expanding. That is no longer manually. So you see, I see myself and my community in the next 5 years being very far.
Thank you,
myself,
Felicia.
in the next 5 years, I want to have a farm that we, if I can access land, I should be farming from 50 hectares. I don't want to be the smallholder farmer I used to be again.
Thank
So
you
that's
very
the
much.
impact.
Thank you very much, Felicia. That's very powerful and inspiring.
Sorry, you see, you asked what I have to tell the farmers here. Yeah, I have a very good advice for them. I want them to embrace this initiative with positive mind. It's going to change their lives. It's going to change the lives of their communities. But one thing, there are challenges in the business. You have to be involved. If you're not involved, if you're not lucky, you don't get a good operator. They don't want to do the right thing. They want to vandalize the equipment for you. So you have to make your operator feel as if he is a family with you. The business is his and not even yours. You're just coming behind him. When you give the operator leadership, he feels so important and every detail is coming to you. He is securing the machine. Don't treat your operator as if he's just your worker. Treat him as a family. He is the backbone of the business. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Felicia. That's very true. That's very true. Thank you very much. So, Dayo and Jahil, one last word, and we conclude.
Okay, quite compelling conversations from Felicia. Thank you so much. So for me, last words is to say that today's success is tomorrow's learning, yeah? And how do we continue to be a learning organization? How do we stay curious? Curiosity is great while we keep our fingers on the pulse of our smallholder farmers. How do we evolve the ecosystem? How do we galvanize our ecosystem to accelerate the path to impact and a living income for our smallholder farmers? So it's just to say, great work, and we'll continue to stay curious and improve on what we have. Thanks.
Same. Okay. I guess my parting words would be, if you look around, we have different aspects of our ecosystem represented. And it really does take a variety of pieces that separately, they don't really make a whole lot of sense. But when you put them together, it forms a beautiful mosaic. We have our most strategic partner, Heifer International, who took a leap in seeding the pay-as-you-go tractor finance product. When we built that, we initially pitched it to banks. They wanted no part of it. Too risky. Smallholder farmers, unbanked entrepreneurs, no way. And mobilizing that catalytic capital to prove that there is opportunity where the customers actually are, ironically enough, was a critical step for us. Getting big companies like John Deere, they're our biggest investor, to invest and train technicians, as Felicia mentioned, and jointly develop operator curriculums, and then work with local universities, Rika here in Rwanda, but Egerton in Kenya. I mean, everywhere we work, universities to train operators. That's another critical part of the ecosystem. Commercial banks, impact investors, everything is necessary to make this work. Africa has the most potential. I don't even think it's close. We got the most arable land. We have the human capital. We have fertility, we have water and sun. Those are the key ingredients to agriculture. To make it work, we come together and that you see that beautiful mosaic. And I think Felicia's story is one of thousands of stories. And Felicia mentioned very casually that she's servicing 500 farmers. When you go out there and you see those tractors, you don't see one tractor. You see 500 smallholder farmers having access to a transformative service. That's a powerful thing. So we invite everyone to join us in this ecosystem that's going to transform African agriculture.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your insights, and I hope we have all learned a lot. I will stop here, and let's enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for a great, great, great panel. Thank you so much, CD, for leading this wonderful panel discussion. Now, next to our schedule, I'd like to welcome I want to make sure that I spell the name correctly. So, right now we're just going to listen to the remarks from the CEO and President of Haifa International, Surita Sandosham.
Can you hear me? Yeah. So we're gonna do the translation so that all of our guests at the back, because I'm sorry I don't speak your language, so you can hear my remarks.
Tugiye arajya avuga nanjye nsemure mu Kinyarwanda kugira ngo abatumva ururimi rw'Icyongereza tubashe kumva ibyo arimo aratubwira.
Yes, great. So to the Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture and Animal Resources, the Deputy Director General for the Rwandan Agricultural Board, the Country Director for IFAD who came and left. I want to say our esteemed partners, distinguished guests, our farmers who are here today. Thank you so much for being here. So I cannot tell you how pleased I am to be here for the launch of the Mechanization for Africa initiative, Rwanda phase.
Ndanezerewe cyane kuba ndi hano ubwo turimo turaranga ku mugaragaro ikoreshwa ry'amamashini mu buhinzi mu Rwanda.
This initiative was implemented in partnership with Hello Tractor, and it spans Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and now Rwanda, demonstrating our continued commitment to smallholder farmers across Africa.
Ibi byabashije kugerwaho ku bufatanye na Hello Tractor bibanza gukorerwa mu gihugu cya Uganda, Kenya na Nigeria, none uyu munsi bigejejwe no mu Rwanda kandi twizeye ko bizafasha abahinzi bo mu gihugu.
So today we're launching this initiative in Rwanda, working very closely with the Rwandan government and farming communities.
Uyu munsi tugaragaje iki gikorwa hano mu Rwanda, turagitangije ku mugaragaro hamwe twifatanyije na leta y'u Rwanda hamwe n'abahinzi muri rusange kugira ngo tuzabafashe
to enhance access and affordability of the agricultural machinery and technical support services so that you can increase the productivity of your land.
Kugira ngo dufashe abahinzi kuba babasha kugura amamashini mu buryo butabagoye butabahenze kugira ngo bibafashe no kuzamura umusaruro wabo muri rusange.
And more importantly, to improve your livelihoods.
Icyingenzi kurusha ibindi kugira ngo ubuzima bwacu nk'abanyarwanda butere imbere.
So I want to just share some data points from the three countries since we began in 2022.
Hari amakuru y'ingenzi nshaka kubanza kuvuga muri ibyo bihugu bitatu kuva twatangira muri 2022.
So the major milestones are 125,501 smallholder farmers have been reached in the three countries.
Igikorwa cy'ingenzi kimwe twabashije kugeraho twakishimira nuko abahinzi 125,501 babashije kugerwaho muri ibyo bihugu twavuze haruguru.
56,000 hectares of farmland have been cultivated.
Ubutaka bungana na hegitare 56,800 bwabashije guhingwa hifashishijwe amamashini.
160 tractors have been financed and deployed in Nigeria, Kenya, and Uganda.
Amamashini 160 yabashije kwishyurwa arangije ajyanwa mu bihugu bya Nigeria, Kenya na Uganda.
And jobs created 2,464.
Haremwe imirimo isaga 2,464 muri ibyo bihugu tuvuze haruguru.
And 31% of women have been financed in these three countries.
31% babonye yabahawe amamashini bose ni abadamu.
That's stunning, right? Wait, we haven't finished yet. Right? I'm not done yet. So we are here because of the Africa Food Systems Forum.
Turi hano bitewe n'igikorwa kiri kujya mbere mu Rwanda cya Africa Food Systems Forum, ni igikorwa kiri kwera muri Convention Center.
And there are three pieces of criteria to. I've changed it, so if you give it to him, it's just going to get confusing. I like the us together. Don't you like this together? Say that.
we arumva deja bari bampaye imbwirwaruhame arimo aratanga ariko avuze ko yayihinduye byaba byiza rero dukomeje kuba turi kumwe gutya ntabwo mubyishimiye kuba turi kumwe gutya bimeze.
This is how we work in partnership.
uko nguko niko dukora niyo turimo turabikora.
And we should get the minister back here because is he? Oh, great, excellent. So I just wanted to say we are here because of the AFS forum, and there were three, aspirations for the forum. They said we need to innovate, we need to accelerate, we need to scale to transform food systems.
Hari impamvu turahangaha no kubera inama irimo irabera muri convention center kandi ikaba ifite intego eshatu z'ingenzi: guhanga udushya, kongerera umuvuduko ndetse no kwagura ibikorwa bikorerwa mu bijyanye n'ibiribwa byose, agri-food systems.
So guess what? The innovation is in the pay-as-you-go tractor done by Hello Tractors, yes?
Waruzi n'ikindi utwo dushya duhanga ntabwo bijya hirya cyane n'ibyo Hello Tractor irimo irakora.
The acceleration is moving from Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda to Rwanda.
Tuvuga byo kongera umuvuduko nibyo turimo turavuga mwahangaha guhera muri Nigeria ukajya muri Kenya, Uganda, none bikaba bije no mu Rwanda.
And the scale, read my back, what does it say? Louder. We're scaling. How about that? All this, right? Pretty cool. And the last thing I want to say.
Hanyuma ibyerekeranye no kwagura navugaga ni musome mu mugongo wanjye haranditse ngo ahazaza n'abahinzi.
This would not have happened had we not built trusting relationships.
Ibi ngibi ntabwo twari kubigeraho iyo tutaba twarubatse ubufatanyabikorwa burimo icyizere gikomeye cyane.
Trusting our partner Hello Tractors.
Kwizera umufatanyabikorwa wacu Hello Tractor.
Trusting their whole ecosystem.
Kwizera imikorere yabo yose.
To support the farmer, you heard from Felicia.
Gufasha abahinzi nkuko mwabyumviye kuva kuri Felicia wa mudamu wari wicaye hano haruguru.
And making sure we create the impact we want.
Kandi tukagerageza ko dushoboye tukagera ku ntego twiyemeje.
It's the impact we all want, which is we want the smallholder farmer families to live thriving lives and to be able to produce food not only for yourselves but for all of us in this room and globally.
Niyo ntego twese twifuza yo gufasha abahinzi bakiri batoya bakabasha guhinga bakeza ntibiteze imbere bonyine ubwabo ahubwo bagahinga ibiryo bakanadusagurira natwe hanyuma twese hamwe twarushaho kugubwa neza.
So I want to thank you all for staying the course, for being here at this launch, and I now want to give it over to my friend, the Honorable Minister, who I now call Eric because we trust each other.
Ndabashimiye mwese ko mwabashije kuza hanga mukitabira ubutumire bwacu mukaba mwampaye umwanya ni muri urwego ngira ngo nk'umwanya inshuti yanjye ari we munyamabanga wa leta muri Minisiteri y'Ubuhinzi n'Ubworozi
Eric
nyakubahwa Eric.
Thank you.
Murakoze cyane.
Thank you so much, my friend Sorita. I will not call her CEO and the president. I'll call her my friend. I'll try to use both English and Kinyarwanda and see if we can have a discussion. Now, my friend and the leadership of Heifa International and Rwanda and Nigeria and everywhere. CEO and leadership of health tractors, leaders and captains, but most importantly, the farmers, abahinzi n'aborozi dufite mu cyumba. Muraho neza. Good evening. So I have a bit of a problem of the throat. I've been talking since Monday, so I'll keep on clearing it. Bear with me. Now, for me, it is joy and a lot of excitement when this lady from Nigeria was speaking at the lake. This is a legacy. Don't worry, I will translate it. But this is a legacy that we want to leave behind, all of us who are trying to do some work for farmers in this country and at the continent. And this is what they call, I think, transformation. Iyo mubonye muri make ni umuturage usanzwe wa Nyabihu, Nyagatare, Rusizi, right? Ariko ako bagize inzozi zo kuvuga ngo I own a tractor. Ntabwo ari muri benshi hano, uretse na tractor na ka 10 nako kashobora kukugora. So someone to think and believe and dream and get to that level, for me, just want to thank you, Heifer, Health Tractors, and other partners for making her dream a reality. And I believe you are creating, you are writing history at the continent in your humble way. I like the way Heifer works. They don't over market themselves. I've seen people who give a few handouts after training and they put a signpost. So thank you so much for being humble but creating very impactful. But one of the things that I was telling the team, one of the things that we really appreciate from the ministry and the government is the speed. I remember when we had this discussion, and we were just sharing with them the future of our agriculture sector in Rwanda. And I told them we need this like yesterday. When I called, within a few months, around I think March, I said the tractors have arrived in Kigali. I was like, get serious. If it were government or other people that I want to mention, there would be sign here, sign there, sign here, right? The tractors that arrived, Heifer does not manufacture tractors. Even Health Tractor, you don't manufacture tractors. So the process of handling the entire design, for approvals, ordering and delivering, for me that was amazing. Well done, and thank you so much. What we are going to do is to make sure that we don't fail you. Let other operations fail, but for us in Rwanda, we want to pledge on behalf of the government and the ministry and everyone, we are not going to fail you. And on behalf of farmers and the owners of tractors, we are going to make sure this seed you planted gives back to many Rwandans and many people who have invested in this. That's what we can commit at this point. And so that takes me to kuba nashimiraga bashuti bacu iyi gahunda ukuntu bayitekereje batangira kuyubaka uyu munsi tukaba turimo kuyitaha ariko cyane uretse no kubikora umuvuduko babikoreyeho nibo nabashimiraga cyane rero nabagurishije nababwiye ko bigomba gukora kandi bikagirira akamaro abanyarwanda benshi ubwo rero nafashe icyemezo ntabagishije inama ariko naho muri buhungire Steven so tugomba kujyanamo akamaro k'ubuhinzi n'ubworozi ntabwo twabisobanura hano cyane cyane kuri aya masaha no kuba muri hano aya masaha ni ukubera ko nk'abanyarwanda n'abatuye u Rwanda tuzi akamaro k'ubuhinzi n'ubworozi. Mfite imyumvire ivuga ko ngira ngo niwo mwuga mwiza kuruta iyindi. Ni ukuvuga ko katuvuge uburezi. Ejo bigerageza abafite abana umwohereza ku ishuri utamugaburiye urebe ko yagenda. So nta burezi udafite ibiryo. Niba urwaye ukaba urimo ufata imiti ibesho yifata utariye. So nuvuga ko ibibazo byose kuri twe mu buhinzi n'ubworozi, muri Minisiteri y'Ubuhinzi n'Ubworozi, ibisubizo byose biri mu buhinzi n'ubworozi. Niba uvuga akazi imibare murayizi, niba ushaka amadivezi abazana menshi murabazi. So ntabwo nafata umwanya hano kusobanura akamaro k'ubuhinzi n'ubworozi, ariko nashaka just kuganiriza abagize amahirwe yo kubona iyi mbuto ya mbere. Cyo twifuza ni ukuntu mwazikoresha mukitiza imbere n'imiryango yanyu, mukarushaho mukagura, mugafasha n'abanyarwanda kugira ngo nabo babone amaboko yo kwihutisha akazi kabo. Turushaho guteza imbere imiryango yacu, turushaho guteza imbere aho dutuye, ariko n'igihugu. Tutanga akazi. Ngiye byanshimisha umuntu agatangira afite tract imwe, tukazanjya kumva nyuma y'imyaka 3 afite 2, 3 agatangira no gukora uruganda. Ibyo nibyo niyo byanshimisha. Niyo twifuza kuzamura umusaruro n'ibigaburira abanyarwanda, niko kazi dukora gusa. So tuzi neza ko production cyangwa kubona umusaruro udafite aya maboko yo koresha ibikoresho ntabwo byakunda. Icyo twifuza rero ni iki? Iyi ni hub ya mbere, ni center ya mbere igiye gutangira. Nari ndimo mbabwira twe icyo dushaka ni ukugira ngo buri muntu wese ushobora afite umurima utari bitewe n'umusozi ufite cyangwa n'ubutaka bwa kuntu buteye ashobora gukoresha tractors. So icyo tugiye gukora ni ugukorana n'amabanki yose, ni ugukorana n'abaterankunga bose n'ayacu avuye muri imisoro y'igihugu, turebe ko twabona ikijyanye na tractors to create more centers. Ubwo rero abagize ayo mahirwe ni mu dutengwa mukabikora nabi, ni kuvuga ko n'umushinga uri bupfiraho, ntabwo uri ya scaling twavugaga, ntabwo uri bukunde. So cyo tubasaba ni kimwe gusa: vuduka, iteza imbere n'abakwegereye. Bavuze ko ngo abatishyura ni 3%, 3 n'igice kwijana, 3 n'igice cyangwa 3 kwijana nibo batagira ubushobozi bwo kwishyura izi tractors babahaye. Mu Rwanda turashaka 0. Nibikuna niye yihuwundi ukurikiraho. Ikiza ni yawe, ni yawe, nurangiza kuyishyura barayikwegurire kabi yawe. Amahirwe kuza maze gusaza nk'ubu yomba nkiri muto nanjye nkajyamo. But so cyo dibasaba nico gusa, nawe ari n'amagambo menshi, tuyikoreshe neza, twiteze imbere. Ibi ntabwo birimo kuvuga ngo igihugu utarategeza igihugu, banza witekereze. Use it properly, efficiently, effectively, transform your family. Nidutangiriraho ibindi iby'igihugu bizaba byikoze automatically. Hari igihe tubigira binini cyane n'ibya nakawe gatoya kakunaniye. Can you use it and multiply and grow your society, your community, your family, your well-being, and then the rest will just follow. So what I was telling our farmers is to say what we expect from them, only 2 things: use it well and grow your business and yourself and your communities. Simple. 0% NPL is what you want. No 3s for other countries. For Rwanda, 0. And this I'm not joking. It's a loan, but you are going to muzukundukora. Ntabwo ushobora kwikira amahirwe abandi banyarwanda kubera ko wewe wazanye umukino mu bintu niba utayishoboye mugiriye inama hakiri kare yigarure, bring it back to the hub, right? That option is there. If you struggle or you change your mind or your interest or you are sick, bring back the tractor for another boy or for another girl, right? So don't create troubles for others. We want the model to work successfully. Because for us, it's from tractors to other equipment like harvesters, borehole drilling machines. Want to go into excavators to dig and make dams for irrigation and for cows. That's the model we're looking for. What we think that should be the way forward is to see how we can expand. The hub that takes care of these tractors can handle a truck that brings water in case there's no water for cows. And so are there many equipment. So please, mobile harvesters, mobile dryers. So please don't spare the seed. Treat it so dearly. And then we build on that. And I'm told about 3 banks that are wondering how they can partner with us. So innovation is important. Speed is important. But scale and sustainability is most important. Turangirije ku banyarwanda 15 babonye ye ubwo nuko ko abandi byabipfuye no kubyara umwana agapfira mu ngobyi hariya. So we want it to grow and make sure all our farmers can be able to use it. And icyo twifuza niki nimugira ikibazo, let us know. And then we see what we can do. And so, these are not structures owned by the government. We do not buy them. We are just creating an environment to ensure that we get more. Because, you know it, barabizi. Harigize twaziguze, sibyo? Katwemere ko byatunaniye ibyo, right? Katugerageze model through the private sector. And so, I just wanted to say this is the beginning. For us, when we start, we want to be the best model. Nigeria, it's okay, you started, but now we want to surpass it. No, but honestly, in terms of efficiency, we've got to beat you. Because we have a small piece of land, we know every corner. It's not like in Nigeria. They are my friends, so I'm comfortable saying them. So, small is powerful, right? So, haribanga mukuba turi bachande batobeza, right? So, I think nagiye kubatindira cyane. Cyo dushaka iyi ni first hub or first center ni vuba hano. Can I say it? Very soon we are going to have a second one, and the third one, and the 10th one. Depends on how you use the first one. Because more partners, they're like, how is it working? How can we join you? What can we do? So, mwaba muduhemukiye cyane, muhemukiye n'igihugu izo ibyo bikoresho byabonetse uyu munsi tutabikoresheje mu buryo bwiza. And so I just want to congratulate the first cohort. I will do that. I will call it a cohort for having gone through the process. There are a few things I want to highlight. Right? There are a few things that I love about this model. Almost everything you need is packed here. So there is innovation. There is young people, women in agriculture. there is access to finance. There's mechanization, there's increased productivity and the production, there's job creation. You can say it, whatever you want to plug into. Just one initiative. And so that's why for us we don't want to, and there's capacity building. The entrepreneurial acumen that's created through this program is massive. Let me tell you what I like about that. One of the processes these people go through, they touched about, but let me explain why I love it, is to ask a young, one of those guys in the orange, for you to qualify, go and look for farmers that need this service, a minimum of 500 hectares. So I think about it, the process. One, you need to look for them. You need to book an appointment. You need to smile when you don't want. You need to convince, confuse a bit, lie a bit. So it is selling. It's marketing, right? It's entrepreneurship. If you think it is simple, you understand fees gusa. Uziko shaka kujya gusaba imfizi bakayikwima sibyo? Iyo wabivuze nabi ufite mu burangare bashobora kwima imfizi, right? Cyangwa ushaka icyororo. So, but I can imagine the skill health tractor is equipping with these young people. And these are not very Harvard graduates, simple young farmers, and to go and teach you a skill of how to sell. But what are you selling? You don't have even anything you are selling. By the way, they didn't have tractors when they were... Do you understand what I'm saying? So you are taught how to go and approach, and people with, farmers with land, they are not young people, right? They are old people, they are arrogant, they are like, this boy Rashakichi. Like you're selling Nichuka, right? To have the capacity to convince and get farmers, and you know for Rwanda, I'm not sure we have so many who own even 100 hectares, whereby you would look for only 5. No. It is 1, 2, 10, 20, like not many. So you need to look for so many farmers, convince them, ask them to sign somewhere, to register, because they will come even and visit, right? They'll come and do the audit that you are not lying. I mean, that skill, for me, that is entrepreneurship. So that's what I was saying. It's not really about a tractor. It's about transforming communities. The owner himself or herself, she needs to get to another level of business acumen to be able to get into the scheme, right? And then you get a tractor without collateral. Try to get get a car loan for 10 million, you see. They ask you your mother, your grandfather, and the circles of yours, right? You don't need the collateral here. So, I like this model. That's why anyone who wants to mess up with it, please return it tomorrow, such that we are at peace. Because I think there are many things you can do. Nibange hano bigeze guhingaho. Of course, some people have never touched a hoe. Nibange hano bigeze guhingaho. Who has ever gotten... Nibange bigeze guhinga, like, who has ever been in a field digging? With a hoe. Yeah. Hey, not more than 50%. So not 50%, so I'm addressing a wrong group. Because if you know what it means to dig with a hoe, an area of this room, you understand what it means. So meaning, I can put on my nice sneakers and my jeans and go and dig with a tractor, right? It's modernization of agriculture. No, that's the way where we are heading to. So I can spend quite a lot of time talking about this, and that's why I'm very passionate about it. nzi guhinga, so narahinze, nararagiye, naragukuka, but it's tough. It's really tough. It's not. Having said all that, the farmers and the farm organizations are the source of our livelihood. And so we need to celebrate them, we need to support them because they feed us. They do everything that we need. So let me end here and thank again the partners and all, even farmers who allowed to register themselves. If you want to just kill this, refuse to use tractors. So, but that alone would kill it. So I just want to thank those farmers, encourage them to use them. Let's work together. If there are challenges, we manage them together. And let's transform the agriculture sector. Thank you so much.
Another round of applause to the Honorable Minister of State. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for the great remarks. I personally have really learned a lot. You have to forgive me, in the beginning I've not yet mentioned this, but you're talking about the launch of the Mechanization for Africa initiative, Rwanda phase. Myself, standing in front of you, I am a farmer by profession. Yeah. So I am a speaker, but also a farmer with a Bachelor of Science degree in Conservation Agriculture from the Rwanda Institute for Conservation Agriculture, RICA. So, specializing in the mechanized agricultural systems from RICA, the topic of today, reasonets of me. Oh God! I will consider that as an invitation. Actually, I was speaking with the CD, and I told her, you know what? I am informed of this to lead this program, but next time, get prepared. I'll be sitting in the tractor. Can't you clap for that? Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. I would like to welcome Kim so that he can give us a vote of thanks. And it was a great, great pleasure for me to be with you this evening. And I hope that you have enjoyed this event. And if you have not enjoyed, do not worry. I've enjoyed for you.
Thank you so much. I think our MC deserves another round of applause. Well, this is really hard for me to handle. Having an honor of speaking right after Honorable Minister, and more importantly, after Felicia. It's really not easy. But let me say this. This marks the end of this beautiful event, but the beginning of an important journey to transform the agriculture sector in this beautiful country. A vote of thanks. I don't know how usually it's done, but I try to give it a shot. I would like to first of all thank the Honorable Minister for making time to be with us. You guys know how it's been busy that end of the city at KICC. So please put the hands together for Honorable Minister for making time to come. The Haifa team, from within, from the continent, from far and wide, you guys deserve a bouquet of flowers. Thank you so much. To the most important people in the room, the farmers. Abahinzi muri hano muhaguruke, tubaha amashyi muhagaze kabisa. Muhaguruke. Please stand up. All we do, all we plan to do, all we have done is because of the farmers, and we are here to even do more. Thank you. I just wanted to say this, that if you eat today and if you eat tomorrow, say thank you to the farmer. Eat today, eat tomorrow, just say thank you to the farmer. To the senior leadership of our esteemed organization, Madam Surita, Adeswa, Dayo, Motora, and other colleagues, thank you so much. Now, to another elephant in the room, our one and only, Jahil. Stand up for recognition, man. We like you, the Hello Tractor team. The Hello Tractor team, where you guys? Stand up for recognition. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Honorable Minister, without taking much of your time, I know there's still a lot waiting for you. I want to thank you on behalf of the Haifa team for making time to be with us again. And like I said, this is just the beginning. Let's make the tractors move. Let's make them make impact. Let's have even more. Jahil, let's have hundreds of them around the city, around the country. Thank you so very much. I'd like now to the MC. The MC is going to tell us what to do next. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Another round of applause to Kim, please. So now the good part of being an MC is that you have the opportunity to come in front of people always. But also, when you stand in front of people, you feel like all eyes are on you. And be like, what am I going to speak? But thank God I made it. So now we're just going to the last session of this event in this room. We're just going to have a group photo. In Kinyarwanda, it says, "Nta photo, nta cyabaye." In English, no picture, no action. So I'd like to welcome the farmers, abahinzi. Twirukange cyane, twihutishe, duhagarare hano hejuru. Abahinzi ndabona badahaguruka n'abahawe amamashini, tugire vuba mu minota 2. So I'd like to welcome the second row. Please, all of you, please join us in front for the group photo. The second row, please. Yes, this row. Let's join them in front. Just please stand behind them. Thank you. The third row, you can follow. Please join them in front so we can have a group photo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Can we join them for a group photo? Anyone willing to go in the picture, please? We need to have enough people in front. Please, let's go in front. Okay, I'm just going to pick randomly. This table, please join them for a group picture. Can you please join them for a group photo? Okay, thank you so much. And now I would like you guys to put our hands together for all of us now. So the next session, when a farmer is on the farm, just digging the soil, they're trying to make sure that we get some food. Is that correct? And when we get food, we get energized, we get the guts to stand in front of people and speak. So that's the credit that goes to the farmer. So now the next session, as you can guess, we're just going to make sure that we value the work of the farmers. By doing what? By eating. Oh, yes. Can't we put our hands together for that? Let's put our hands together for that. So that marks the end of our event today. We will wait for the people in charge to guide us through the process as we welcome the group of dancers and the traditional troupe to help us with the closing session. Thank you so much all. Abanyamakuru turabasaba ko bakurikira Kim. Abanyamakuru mukurikire Kim, hari icyo yifuza kubereka hanze.
Bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red